Ladies and gentlemen, this time we ask you to please rise, remove your caps, face the flag in the north end zone as American Legion posts 73% the colors, and the Valley Center Marching Band under the directions of co-band directors Amanda Jolly and Jan Verboon plays our national anthem.
Stadium for tonight's game between the campus Colts and your Valley Center Hornets. Activity programs at Valley Center High School are primary for the students participants. The purpose of this activity to provide positive learning experiences and opportunities for personal growth of the participants. This competition being conducted according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Cheerleaders, officials, and spectators can and are expected to assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship ideals by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition. We want to wish good luck to both teams. Fans, just a reminder that USD 262 is a tobacco-free zone. Smoking on school premises are prohibited. We thank you for your cooperation. Once again, congratulations goes to Jen Locker. She is the winner of the Hornet VIP Experience. The Hornet VIP Experience includes free admission for up to 4 people, a $24 value. Reserved seats with stadium seats. You can select where you want to sit ahead of time. No need to carry in your seats, which is priceless. 4 meal deals from our concession stands. No waiting in line. We'll take your order and bring it to you. $28 value. Meal deals include sandwich, chips, drink, and candy. Pictures with Hector the Hornet. The winner for the next game will be drawn after halftime. Tickets are 1 ticket for $1 or 6 tickets for $5. Enter as many times as you like. All entries last for the entire season. Stop by the Booster Club table located on the west side of the stadium to get entered for the VIP experience and purchase your Hornet merchandise. I'd like to thank all our sponsors. They are D. McCullum, J.P. Wygant, Hornet Enterprise LLC, Michelle Koash with MC Massage and Wellness, McAllister Transportation, Retro Systems LLC, Sod Shop, Troy Hill Farm Bureau Financial Services, Valley Center Chiropractic, Blake Pearson and Doug Adams Farm Bureau, Klein Construction, Stover Restoration, Decker Electric, Johnson Gauge and Inspection, Pearson Construction, Eden's Automotive, Corrado Concrete and Construction, All Saints Home Care, Big Larry's Burger, Mid-State Fitness, Spirits, Brian's Heating and Cooling, Dr. Wendy Reynolds DDS, and Chaos Apparel. How about putting your hands together for all our sponsors?
Hey, welcome into our first broadcast of the 2016 football season here at Valley Center District Stadium. However, it's our second game of the season as the Hornets riding a 1-0 record off a big win last week over Salina South up in Salina, 27-9, the final score. Good evening, I'm Brent Hightower. Coach John Graham's with me here to my right.
You got
and the Hornets are ready to come out, I believe. It is time to play a little bit of football tonight. We may have a little bit of excitement tonight here at the football field.
Hey, first home game of the season, followed a big win, I think, last week. We hadn't beaten Salina South in I don't know how many years, but anytime you can take a bigger school like that and really put them away was a great feeling for the Hornets last week.
Well, I talked about maybe some excitement in the air tonight, not only on the field and inside the stadium, but right above us. We've got some storms popping up. And Ridgely, as the Hornets take the field, they come out of the tunnel. Hornets dressed in the purple tonight with the black tops. And the Hornet band firing them up. Here come the coaching staff, ready to build off that 1-0 start on the 2016 season. Talk about the weather a little bit. We do have some storms coming in. We've had quite a bit of rain the last 24 to 48 hours. Enough rain.
Crowd's already been warned that things are building up to the west and north, and hopefully we get this in. I hate coming back after a night and then having to come back tomorrow. So maybe we'll just put so many points on the board that they don't want to come back and play again tomorrow. That'd be great.
And it wouldn't be the first time that's happened with us, and it does kind of take away from the. I guess the momentum, if you say,
atmosphere.
When you're 16 to 18 years old, fired up, ready to play a football game, you want to get it done. You want to get it done the first time.
Get it over with. You bet.
So we're gonna keep an eye on the weather for you tonight. The one thing about it is we'll know before anybody is because we're highest above here.
Yeah, we'll feel it before anybody else.
So there's a very good possibility that we may have to delay the broadcast a little bit tonight. So noticing some of the other games around the area, a lot of games have been moved to Saturday afternoon. So
I didn't know that. I did not know.
The athletic staff here and department here has decided to move the game up 1 hour. So we've got a kickoff here, and according to the game clock, we're about 4 minutes away from kickoff. We've had our national anthem. We've had the school song played. The only thing that's left to do is we're ready to get two teams on the field and play a little football.
That and put an air conditioner in this press box would be nice. And we do have a brand new scoreboard this year that's a lot more updated than what we've had. So good to see that, and our new logo on top of it.
So I want to talk a little football real quick before we get started here. We didn't have a whole lot of time to do the pregame tonight, but we want to let's talk about last week, because it's the first time in 15, 16 years where Valley Center started 1-0 on the season.
Yep.
And with that, that's a major confidence builder, and not only just 1-0, but the caliber of team that they defeated last weekend.
Yeah, I think Salina South, I'm not maybe pushing it, but I know they were ranked in 5A, and then we go in and then really the score, we missed two scoring opportunities that should have, could have, would have been, but to knock a ranked school off like that, defensively, my goodness, we looked tremendous on defense, and then offense, we came back and never gave up the ball, never gave up any cheap points at all.
The game started off a little rough. It started out a little like maybe Hornet teams of the past, a little nervous, a safety to start the game.
Little jitter.
So we spotted Salina 2 points, which the best thing about it was the way the team reacted after giving up the safety. I mean, it was almost like, we got it out of our system, let's go. And they never really looked back after that.
That was it. And guys on the sidelines pumped up, kept everybody fired up. And it hadn't been like Hornets in the past where we gave up the momentum. They played hard for the whole game, which was great to see.
One of the few games that I could ever remember watching a Valley Center team in control, basically for the majority of the game. We've always had our moments, but basically from the kickoff we were in control of the game.
It reminded me kind of a Mays game about 2 years ago.
2 years ago,
that we just shocked the world over there, and we were in control that whole game, and it kind of reminded me of that. But again, beating Salina South, I think this last time was 1998, maybe.
And you know,
we beat 'em.
and you bring up a very good point there because when that Mays team, you brought up a very good point. That's why you're with me.
Yeah.
That Mays game might have been the turning point with Caleb and his direction of his program, because that when they beat Mays, that was when everybody was like, okay, I think I see what he's trying to do here, and I'm buying in.
Yeah.
And really, ever since that Mays game, Valley Center has been a totally different football program.
This senior class would have been Coach Smith's first year, I believe, here.
Yes.
So they've been used to the system. They know the expectations. They love the coaching staff here in Valley. And, you're exactly right. 4 years of Coach Smith has got these kids lit up.
It is alumni night here at Valley Center District Stadium tonight, our first home game of the season, alumni night. So our PA announcer, Frank Martinez, paying homage to all the alumni here tonight. And coming up at halftime, a very special ceremony, the first ever inductees of the Hornet Hall of Fame. And we've got 6 great ones, both who excelled on the field and off the field as a member of the Valley Center High School. And I'm going to say the Valley Center School District just in general.
It is. I was lucky enough, Coach Smith asked me to be on that committee, and I think it's something he's brought from another school maybe. But it is a really neat idea, and we talked, and I think we came up with 6 quality people, and in the future, we're planning on maybe 1 or 2 or 3, maybe at the most per year. There's some qualifications that we talked about that you have to meet, but we've got 6 really neat people here at halftime that everybody will be able to hear a little bit about.
You know what, I think through the broadcast, especially through the first half, we might throw a name out and just kind of talk about them a little bit, maybe to get things off. I know the names, so I'll help you out.
I can tell you a little bit about everybody with them.
What do you say we play some football?
Let's knock this thing down.
Here we go. The Hornets have... I didn't see who won the toss, so I'm just going to say we lost the toss, and we're going to kick off. Campus will get first shot at it. Aaron Koash boots it deep downfield. That's number 1 for Campus. Alex Harbor, a sophomore, 170 pounds, make that a junior, takes it up the left side of the field. He's going to be down just across the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him right at about the 21-yard line.
Looked like Colin Sharp and on the tackle with that, and number 26 with Caleb Brains. So gain of about, 15 off the return.
And you mentioned the word Colin Sharp. It's good to see him after a injury last year and last week, and you're going to be calling his name a lot tonight.
Yeah, he got a little dinger last week that kind of concerned everybody.
Here we go. Campus in control. Pass over to the right side. They waste no time. And the pass is complete.
Looked like Saunders. Keon comes up and takes the receiver and gain of about 2.5, 3 yards.
The quarterback number 2 is Noah Moody, and completed the pass to number 6, Easton Schroeder. So about a 3-yard pickup there for Campus as we get started here. Our first series at home in the 2016 season. Moody will go from the spread a little bit, hands off. Running back takes it across the right side, almost up to the 25-yard line. Make that the 30-yard line, down at about the 29.
Tyler Boone, number 11, Tyler Boone on the tackle. A little more than I know Coach Smith would like to give up there, but you got Chase Hawley at nose, Isaac Neal over at left end.
About 4 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second down, or make it third down and 2. Moody takes the long snap, moves to his left, reads the defense, and the Hornets have come up big and stopped the quarterback. Noah Moody right there on just beyond the 30-yard line, maybe right at the 30-yard line.
Had Isaac Neal, he's been one of the kids who have tried and worked their butts off for 4 years, and now he has a starting spot. I've talked to him this week. He is excited for this season. He's a good kid, worked hard, and finally earned that spot at DN. So good for Isaac Neal.
So Campus will come up and punt on 4th and 1. No chance of picking up that 1 yard. High snap. 19 is the punter. Drops, rolls, and punts it and goes straight out of bounds to about the 43-yard line. So that's where the Hornets will take over on their own 43. The punter there, Matt Johnson, a senior, 5'10", 155 pounds. And get you the yardage on the punt here, I will in just a second. But Caden Pearson back there to receive the punt. and no return on the play. A 42-yard punt is what they're saying here.
Well, here comes Wyatt Lang's third season of starting quarterback. First home game. Did a great job last week. Pass completions, running the ball.
His first look at him right here. Lang will go from the
check call.
Hornets will spread it out. They got trips on the right. And Caleb Raines gets the handoff on the inside. Crosses across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. They're going to mark him just over the 46.
Number 40.
Pickup of 3 yards.
48's not on our program, but we'll just make note of him.
Well,
linebacker, big kid.
He's number 1 in our hearts from campus. So a 3-yard pickup makes it 2nd down and 7. Hornets will reverse it this time. They'll go trips on the left side. Lang will take the snap. And he keeps it. Rolls over the right side. Wyatt Lang's got room to run. Avoids a tackle there. First down and more. To the 42. And he's down at about the 41-yard line. Pickup of about 13 yards. Number 20. That was Noah Childers, I guess, is his name there. So a nice pickup for Wyatt Lang. You know, I noticed something last week. He had some ability to run the football, but he really has the ability to run it as a junior, I think. He's
not running scared anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
He's running with more authority and good hips on that kid. He can shift them.
He was the MVP of the Hornet offense last week.
That's right.
Lang again. This time he lost his footing.
Still gained 1.5 yards, maybe.
Hand off to Navarrete.
Where are you going to put it?
And Lang keeps it. It's going to be about a 1-yard pickup.
He had 5 in front of him.
Yeah.
Talked himself.
So I'm going to say we're going to go 2nd and 10. They say no gain on the play.
Yeah.
We'll try it again. Navarrete in the backfield just to the right of Lang there. Hornets go trips on the right. Lang rolls to the right and has got nobody to throw to. And he avoids the sack. Breaks out to the left, avoids another one, and does everything he can to get back just to the line of scrimmage. So what looked like disaster there, salvaged to be a no gain, maybe a loss of 1 on the play. Yeah, they're going to give him a loss of 1, so that's going to go. That'll be a quarterback sack.
Looked like number 83, Thayer Terwilliger, maybe had 1 step on that defender if he'd just been able to get rid of that ball, but he was being pressured way too.
Like the there as well.
Yeah. They scouted.
They had 3 over there, but they were all basically in the same place.
They probably saw that play up from Salina.
3rd and 11, loss of 1 on the play. Well, Lang will roll it to the right this time.
Back.
And he's got Keon Saunders right there. And Keon
it's going to be
depends
close.
where they mark it. And they give him the first down. Right at the sticks is Keon Saunders, the senior, who's got all kinds of ability, lays out and picks up a big play for the Hornets.
That's a senior play. He knew exactly where that first down mark was. Needed every bit of that. It was close.
The Hornet offense lines up quickly, tries to make a impression on this defense against campus here. Navarrete takes the handoff. He goes over the right side and picks up about 4 as he's met by a whole gang of campus Colts here. Crosses the 30-yard line. Depending on the spot here, they're going to mark it at about the 28-yard line. So that's a pickup of
4.5?
5 yards.
5 yards.
I think he picked up 5 on that.
I think 5 there, but they didn't mark it or doesn't. Either way, it's 3rd and at least 5.
It's
right?
2nd down. 6:51 left to go in the first.
That's the problem over there.
Hornets putting their first drive together. Inside handoff to the fullback, Caleb Raines. And that ball was flying out of there.
It was a little bit bobbling, wasn't it?
Caleb did everything he could to regain it and took a couple bumps and bruises.
And Noah Childers on the play again. He's made a few tackles already.
About a yard short, be 3rd and 1.
Goose.
And the Hornets are going to change the play at the line of scrimmage.
Got it.
And
they're going to
get flagged, and I believe that's going to be on the quarterback, Wyatt Lang. Wyatt was
pulled a little quick, didn't he?
Wyatt was ready to go. So there's something you didn't see a lot of last week. Flags on the Hornets.
Really, honestly, we didn't. I don't know if we had maybe more than 2 or 3 at that. If we did.
So a 5-yard mark off will make it 3rd down and 6. at the 28-yard line. So you're looking at 3rd and 6 here, and I'm guessing that the Hornet offense is going to pick on probably their most athletic receiver. That would be Keon Saunders, who did everything he could to keep this drive going with his first catch. Saunders is up top. Terwilliger right next to him. Rains in the backfield.
To go to.
Fake handoff to, as Wyatt throws it in, nobody there. Incomplete pass. And the Campus Colts did a very good job of shutting down the Hornet offense right there. Of course, I guess you could say the Hornets did a good job of shutting down the Hornets offense there with that penalty. So here's the decision. What are we going to do?
We're going to
go for it.
You got to toe.
We do have an incredible kicker in Aaron Koash. I believe he's preseason All-World, I believe, already this year. So.
Oh, he was honorable mention last year.
So there you have it. The decision has been made. The Hornets are going to go for it on 4th and 6. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. And
Coach is going to talk about it.
Coach Smith says, I need to think about this a little longer. So Hornets will take a timeout. So 4th and 6, 4th and 5 maybe. Hornets have stopped their drive with a offside false start penalty, gives them back.
It
looks like they may be going for the.
Hey, let's talk about the halftime festivities real quick here. We've got several individuals. Let's start, I believe, from the top of the list and work our way down. Let's talk about Brandon Clark a little bit. He's going to be going in.
Brandon Clark, my goodness.
What can you say?
I'll never forget middle school, him missing the pit and high jump when he was a 7th grader. Darn near knocked the kid out. Remember him kicking off to Hayes in a real cold game here in Valley, and onside kicked it and recovered his own onside. State champion in the 300 hurdles when he had a broken toe, foot, ankle, whatever. But probably one of the best athletes ever to go through Valley. Goes up to K-State, plays head coach, won state championship down in Derby. All around great kid, and it didn't take much to think that there's one of the better kids that have gone through Valley athletically in just about every sport you could think of.
Hey, look at this. We're going to kick a 45-yard field goal here from Aaron Koash.
Koash got a foot. We get that snap and hold, it could be up.
The kick is up, and the kick is
good.
It's good.
Yeah, good.
Wow, it just cleared the crossbar. So guess what? Who cares about that false start?
Hey,
we tap in some points on that.
When you got a kicker with a foot like that, and there is no wind right now, folks. That flag is just laying flat.
It looked like a Coach Graham chip shot from about
probably about 150
yards out.
With a sand wedge, about 190 out. Be about right. Yeah.
Actually, it was only 45. So.
Billy.
Get back to Brandon Clark real quick. You talk about some of the things that he did here as an athlete. I mean, probably one of the most athletic athletes to come through Valley Center. But also, I mean, it hadn't stopped since he left the school. He's made quite a name for himself as a coach.
And then Coach Smith, Mike Smith, he was here with the program. And, I think he kind of carries on a lot of what Coach Mike Smith did while he was here. And just done a fantastic job, man. They have had players and players under his coaching. It'd be good to have him here, but I think they're probably, unless Derby's playing tomorrow night.
Well,
he may be here.
I don't know. I know for a fact that he wasn't going to be here, but they may move things around. A state champion coach in 6A, and he's got the #1 ranked team in the whole state with the Derby Panthers.
His team's more like a little JUCO down there than anything. They've got some animals. It's crazy what he can do with them.
All right, so it's 3-0 Hornets, 5:46 from Aaron Koash. And Koash will kick off. Back deep for campus. That's Moody.
I'll tell you,
Koash says you're not bringing this one out.
Nope.
So the Campus Colts will take over on their own 20 thanks to the touchback from Aaron Koash.
65-yard on the toe.
Wow. You would think with what we got coming tonight, we'd have a little bit more breeze, but boy, it is just.
This may be the calm before.
Is it calm before the storm?
I'd like to think not, but you can even see it in building to the east, away from us.
We really need to get this game in tonight, if anything possible, but you know Mother Nature, she beats to a different drum. Campus takes the snap, the quarterback, Moody. Give off the handoff up the middle there, and that is exactly the way the Hornets did it last week right there with gang tackling.
Looked like Colin Sharp was trying to say that he claimed the ball and stripped it, but Patrick Gillen, number 8, in the made stop. You know, one thing we're doing this year, I think a lot more on defense, is we're not relying on 1 or 2 guys to make the stop. We are gang tackling. One guy makes a hit, and we got 5 more players on every ball carrier.
If you've ever taken stats, especially when it comes to tackles, it's hard to do it this year with the Hornets.
I mean, there's a good example right there. We got number 10, Sam Weldon. There's another kid that has gotten big this year.
Harbor again on the carry for Campus and picks up maybe a yard. 3rd down and 8. So if the Hornets can continually do this, put them in 3rd and long situations, it's going to be a long night possibly for the Campus Colts. Noah Moody, a senior, 6'3", 165. And he rolls, fakes the handoff, rolls right. Being right there. Pass intended number 6, Easton Schroeder, right through his hands, and he had enough for the first down, and it's an incomplete pass. 4:33 left to go, and guess what? It's 4th and 8, and right now, with the way that this Hornet offense and the way this Hornet football team is playing, you don't want them to have the football. I do, but if you're Campus, you don't.
They got Caden Pearson back deep, number 86, and got Dalton Cross, 81. Be nice to see one of them take a return here.
The punt.
But everybody punts low and short. And
looks like Cross is going to get a shot to take it back. Hit at the 48 and gets to maybe the 47-yard line there.
Good coverage by Campus.
97 in on the tackle and 98 or 88. I guess that's Dakota Mitchell making the stop there. So they're going to say no gain on the punt return from Dalton Cross. So the Hornets will take over on the Campus side of the 50-yard line at the Campus 48-yard line. Wyatt Lang brings the offense back out. Little momentum with a 45-yard field goal courtesy of Aaron Koash. That's where we stand 3-0 right now. Here we go. In motion. And Lang keeps it. They sent Terwilliger in motion, and Wyatt Lang lost his helmet, and guess what? He's got to come out for a play. So this will be interesting to see how the Hornets line up on offense. Looks like they may go with that Wildcat with Navarrete in there. Yep, he's going to be the quarterback on this series.
Get a play in and bring Wyatt maybe back in immediately.
Campus got a lot of pressure in on that play and really made that end around
I couldn't tell if it was a blown block or not, or that kid just slid through, but yeah.
A loss of 3 on the play. It'll make it 2nd and 13.
And that's something last week we didn't see much of either, was any kind of loss on play, or loss of yards.
Navarrete takes the snap, and he keeps it. Goes over the left side, big hole across the 45, and down to about the 43, just across the 44-yard line. So a big run for Navarrete there. The thing about it is it makes it still a 3rd and long situation, as the Hornets are going to have, looks like 3rd and 6 to deal with right here. Lang comes back out, take over the offense. And Navarrete was ready to go.
That number 11 made the stop there. Tyler Common, 9th grader in there playing at safety. That's pretty impressive for a kid that young.
Uh-oh.
Ball down.
Ball is on the ground. Still on the ground. And Wyatt Lang recovers the fumble as it bounced around a couple off 2 Hornets there. And I guess that makes this decision a whole lot easier for Coach Smith. And he's got his hands on his hips and not very happy with his quarterback right now.
And we do have one of the larger punters in the nation this year in high school with Zach Williams coming in at about 6'2" and pushing near 260. They say 255, but I think I'm going to give him 5 extra.
Cameron Harvey will be back to receive the punt from Zach Williams. He stands at his 36-yard line and boots that left foot out of bounds.
When Zach puts that foot to the ball, it's like squealing like a pig. That hurt.
So we're going to get a mark off here. And they're going to mark it out at the 22-yard line. A 21-yard punt from Zach Williams.
No, that thing was bigger than 21. That had to have been near 40, 30.
Oh, at the 21. I'm sorry. I misread our statistician.
Did you mention our statistician's name tonight?
What's that?
Who is our statistician tonight?
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe is our group of statisticians here. They also take care of our taxes. Moody on the option pitch. And there goes number 1, Harbor, as he breaks across the side and got pushed out of bounds by, looked like Keon Saunders and another Hornet there. That Boone?
I think that was Donnie.
Boone in on the stop. And Campus, who had been pretty quiet on offense, comes up with a big start there on the first down. Moody again takes the long snap. Hands off to his running back Harbor, and guess what?
Anywhere.
You fooled me once. Shame on you. Shame on me.
Caden Lewis, maybe. Caden Lewis, number 9. Big stick there.
Big hit. Patrick Gillen. A junior who plays almost like he's a college football player with a lot of aggression out there. He had a great game last week against Salina. Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13. Harbor gets the call again and gets back to maybe the line of scrimmage.
Sammy Weldon back in again.
I wish we could put a camera just on Sam Weldon because he is playing.
He loves to play smash mouth football.
He likes to come at you. And
kid's got arms like a steer. I mean, he has gotten big since last year.
He is solid. Moody will take a pass this time, rolls left. Hornet put pressure on him and takes a hit and picked off. Number 11, Tyler Boone, in on the interception. And you can thank number 52, Chase Holly, in on that stop because
Chase Holly kind of lit their quarterback up like a Girl Scout fire.
Yeah,
I mean, that thing was, well, I shouldn't say Girl Scout, but at least a Boy Scout fire.
Not only did he take the air out of the pass, he took the air out of quarterback Moody.
I didn't know he'd get up off that quick.
Welcome to Valley Center.
TKO.
Chase Holly plays a little bit of aggression too. So the Hornets trying to capitalize on the game's first turnover, an interception by Tyler Boone. They'll take over on their own 43-yard line with 1:01 left to go in the first quarter. Lang under center, gives the ball to Caleb Raines, and Campus says no way. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. You're going to give him about a 1-yard gain.
Abel Duran, 5'10", 225. Made a stop.
I give a little love to Matthew Kimber in there, number 65 as well. They made sure that Caleb Raines wasn't going anywhere. Lang back, takes the long snap from the center. And a quick pass, and Terwilliger picks it up. That was pretty close to a lateral. Incomplete is the call from the side official.
Bit low and bit short.
Yep. You know, I'm not so sure Wyatt had any incompletions last week.
Yeah. Good advice there. We need to loosen it up.
Yeah, it's
if you guys are people that are watching here, I wish everybody kind of focused on number 55 with Peyton Stoffel, 170-pound center, and it is amazing what that kid can do with guys. Oh,
boom, man, the hit right there. That's Pearson taking the hit.
Pop, and he got right up. He would have.
It's complete.
Number 48.
And it'll be 4th down and 1. Hornets are going to go for it. 4 seconds left to go in the quarter. And that's the end of the first quarter, so we're not going to get it off. So Caden Pearson with a big play to keep the Hornet drive alive. The only thing about it is he's 1 yard short. So that's the end of the first quarter. Score 3-0 Hornets thanks to Aaron Koash at his 45-yard foot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your
So let's talk a little bit about We get a special presentation. Les Anderson Scholarship is
Anderson
being
Scholarship,
presented tonight. And tonight, our recipient is going to be
The 5 kids attended Valley Center schools, and they will have the city by being active in community groups. Lessons involved with 4-H, his church, community events, and the library work commission, school board meeting, activities, chamber runs, just to name a few. Nancy continues to coordinate the same.
Important. He also believed that a well-rounded education included being involved in activities like athletics and promoting working together as a team to accomplish goals. This award presented the passion of the Les showed in life towards serving his community and school.
And here we go with the second quarter. And there's a campus helmet.
And is funded by the sideliners.
The field.
And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations goes to R.J. Hoyt, this year's Les Anderson Scholarship recipient.
Anderson Scholarship this year, so congratulations to him.
R.J. Hoyt,
and on the keeper, the Hornets pick up the first down. So that's how the first quarter starts. First and 10, Valley Center at their own 49-yard line. Make it the campus 46. Inside handoff goes.
Keeping
That's
his feet.
number 9, Caden Lewis.
Caden Lewis, heck of a run again.
Straight up the middle.
Tackle by number
Awful
97.
close to a Hornet first down.
And number 97 is not listed.
I'm looking at. Not so sure Caden lost his helmet on that
we
play.
need to do something about that. It seems
Well, there's
like
something going on out there with the helmets.
they're greased up or something, but
if I'm out there, you're going to need a chisel to get that thing off me. 11:33, and that's going to be a big chisel.
that'd be Veldar Conehead right out there.
Handoff to Raines.
Oh, he's met, but he's still.
He keeps those feet churning, and
he's chunking away, but that might be a loss there. But
and the ball is on the ground.
they're going to drop him about a yard.
Yeah. You know what? I've got to hand it to the campus defense, especially that front line. They've done a pretty good job of shutting down, especially the hard-running Caleb Raines. So now I make it 3rd and 2 when it was 3rd and 1. Lang comes to the sideline to get the call. Let's see how the Hornets line it up right here. They go 2 up top. Pearson, the receiver, along the left side, alone by himself. Straight up the middle.
Nice.
And this time, Caleb Raines finds the hole and picks up the first down across the 35. And they're going to sit down him at about the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, Hornets. 10:38 left to go in the first half.
That's going to be good for a Hornet.
First down. 1st and 10.
Hornets on the move. Make that Lang will go under center this time. Handoff inside. I didn't catch the number. I'm guessing that's Raines.
Yeah.
No, they give it number 9. It's Caden Lewis.
Excuse me.
Caden picks up, looks like 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Keeping that clock going on this drive. Hornets started it thanks to the interception from Tyler Brown. The game's first turnover. And Lang will go back under center. And they give the handoff to Caleb Raines this time. Bounces off the line of scrimmage and nowhere. Got maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to make it 3rd down and 8.
And looks like Caden Lewis is going to have to get that helmet screwed on, a little super glued or something.
Come off again.
About every other play, he's losing that darn thing.
Like I said, you're not getting that helmet off my head.
No.
Lang will take the snap. The long snap. Goes to his left. Sets it up
there
for Pearson, but
get it higher.
Short, and he did everything he could just to complete the pass. Yeah, I don't think that. I'm not sure the pass was even completed.
Yeah, I don't know if we
Fourth
go ahead
down.
and try to make this 4th or come do with the no-win situation.
Hornets going to go for it here on 4th and 8.
All right, fans, 4th down. Let them hear you.
Must just be outside the range of Aaron Coash.
Yeah.
Lang sets, rolls to his right, got his receiver, and that's there to Terwilliger, and he steps at about 3 yards on the good side of the first down marker,
And
1st and 10 Hornets.
There again, they're taut and taut and taut. You go to that first yard mark or first down mark, we'll have to nod a little deeper to make sure you get that. And
I'm going to say something here, and you're going to notice this. The more you watch Hornet football this year, we are loaded at wide receiver. There's a lot of talent outside.
they've been there since their freshman year,
Yeah.
and it's good to see that they have learned what we've been teaching.
Lang under center, 1st and 10 Hornets. Handoff. Caleb Raines goes over the left side, still on his feet, all the way down.
Go.
Inside the 10-yard line, goes all the way down. They're going to mark him at about the 8-yard line.
Cameron Harvey, 9th grader again, comes up from D-back.
Boy, it's hard to believe a freshman playing varsity
I
football,
know.
isn't it?
But he's a big kid. 6'1", 280, or 175. Quick kid.
1st and goal for Valley
First
Center.
and
I like
goal.
saying that. They'll take it from the 8.
You love to punch this in.
And we got a timeout. Coach Smith is going to call timeout right here.
Okay, where are you going to go here, Coach Hightower?
Let's go with let's talk Jeannie Daniels. Probably the most talented female athlete ever to walk through Valley Center.
She was about
Locker
the time
room?
I got here in Valley, and they said that she won state 3A track title almost by herself.
Yeah. I read a stat where the team had 56 points. She had 38 of them.
38 of them, and had a first in the shot, disc, and I think high jump. I don't know, relay. There was something that you just don't hear about a shot and disc thrower.
I think
Being
she
a
did
runner,
like
too.
12 events.
Yeah, you could have. Babe Diedrich, I don't know, but
Well-
yeah, unbelievable.
And one of the things too is that she's responsible for the only state championship in Valley Center.
That's true.
So you'll get to see her tonight. She'll be inducted into the Hornet Hall of Fame, the inaugural class.
Inaugural.
So, and we've got one of the judges, one of the guys on the panel
Oh,
with
let me
us
tell
here.
you, if I could only tell you everything and who you might be up or.
I want to hear
Have you
about
been
the
out
lunch
for-
you had before you decided.
Have you
to
been out
go
for
this-
8 years?
No. Yes, I have.
That's what I
It
thought.
feels like 30.
But it sure doesn't look it.
Now Verratti on the handoff, and he takes it straight up the middle, picks up about 3 yards. They're going to mark him just right at the 5-yard line.
Oh, here's where we got to punch this thing in and take some wind out of the cold sails right here.
8 and 1 yard on the play, ball taken to the 6-yard line.
We do have
Second
local
and goal.
celebrity here.
We have a lot of celebrities here tonight for Alumni Night.
Spike, WSU baseball Anderson sitting right down below.
Mm-hmm. I've got some stories about him.
One of the best all-time warm-up catchers that Gene Stevens never hired.
Caleb Raines over the right side, up the middle.
Played for the West Urban Wranglers and heck of a player. They make a bobblehead after him at WSU.
Yeah, there he has his own bobblehead.
He may have his own bobblehead, too.
That's right. Spike has his own bobblehead.
Big third down right here. What do we got? 3rd and 4?
3rd and goal.
Third and goal.
About the 2-yard line.
We're that close.
Lang under center. Handoff. Raines. And Caleb Raines scores a Hornet touchdown. 3 yards out. And it's 9-0. Hornets with 7:39 left to go in the first half. The extra point coming from Aaron Coash.
We've got kids down by the flagpole to catch this, but this could end up in the field with Coash. Bam.
Boy, he kicked that one to Newton. And the extra point is good. 10-0 Hornets.
Glad to hear that sound down there by Bill Eric.
Speaking of Bill Eric.
Oh, speaking of Bill, yeah.
He's in that inaugural class,
He
too.
is in our first class, and Bill came back to Valley after college and decided one day that he wanted to make some noise at a game after he played for Valley, back in the 60s, early 60s, he said. Was in the CBs and has been a mainstay with kids that love hearing noise and celebrating Valley Center scores and touchdowns. And That old truck is probably about as old as he is.
I was going to say, even if you're not a Hornet fan, you know who Bill Eric is.
Oh,
He comes to Valley Center.
yeah. Pull into Eric and Sons, and he'll greet you with a smile. And
Yep.
he's just a recognizable mainstay in the town, and also Valley Sports. Good guy.
So we got 3 of the 6 down. We got 7:39 to get the other half in.
We'll do it.
We'll see if we can't squeeze those in for you. If not, you'll tune in at halftime. We'll bring you the induction ceremonies of the inaugural class of the Hornet Hall of Fame. 10-0 Hornets lead it. Caleb Raines on a 3-yard run straight up the middle. Koash will do the honors. Back deep, number 2, the quarterback, Noah Moody, along with number 1, Alex Harbour. Koash kicks it. Short kick this time. And the ball is on the ground.
Ball up,
and Valley Center's got it. Jay Shank recovers the fumble.
Jay
Wow.
Shank.
Wow. I believe that was number 88, Dakota Mitchell. Wow, that was a stinger.
I didn't know if he meant to do that or not. It was a short kick. I don't know what we were maybe surprising somebody. There was a heck of an onside kick last week with a high school game that I saw, and the kicker planted it right in the helmet of the lineman right in front of him and caught in midair by the team that kicked. It was the funniest darn onside you'd see.
Well, the Hornets got recovered one last week against Salina.
We
They
did.
kind of played a little the little chip shot there like Aaron just did on that play. And the handoff too. That's little Booney. How about that? Don Boone
Donnie
getting an action to carrying the ball tonight.
And poor old 78 there for campus had a little butter on his fingers because he sure was there to stop him. But is that 78?
You know, if there's one kid on this team that I like to get a little offensive time, it'd be Don Boone. He has really put it together for the Hornets on defense, and he's stepping up big with the loss of Isaiah Hurt.
He is a tough kid.
Lang takes the long snap. They faked to Boone this time. Lang's going to throw. He's got Keon Saunders in the corner. Touchdown! Keon Saunders.
Wow.
And that was all athleticism there.
That was a leap of faith right there.
Wow.
E-flat went over the top on that kid from campus.
That happened so quick.
It was, I think for a normal receiver, it probably would have been deep, but he's got a vertical that's big, and he sure proved it right there.
Yeah, kind of underthrew it, adjusted his body, and just leaped over his defender. And it's 16-0 Valley Center, thanks to Keon Saunders and the strong arm of our quarterback, Wyatt Lang. Koash set to kick the extra point. And I'm not so sure campus knew what happened there. The extra point is good. Koash, perfect. Makes it 17-0 Valley Center over campus. And you know, I'm not a I don't read or I don't understand a lot of languages, but I do understand body language.
Oh, you
and
see that?
The body language on the other side of the field is.
I wouldn't mind saying about hope old Bill runs out of ammunition down there with that cannon we were just talking about. It'd be a good thing, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Score now. We got 17-0, 6:49 left in the second quarter, and it is getting a little darker around here.
You know, Keon Saunders has been involved in some pretty tremendous Hornet touchdowns. Remember last year he ran a 99-yard punt or kickoff back, and then a 95-yard kickoff back to back.
And then got hurt about halfway through the season.
And got hurt, never saw him again the rest of the year. And from what I understood, he's went and got himself bigger and stronger over the offseason. And if you take a picture of him from last year to this year, you can definitely see that he focused his
gone from a boy to a man child.
And we'll talk about this later, but it's that weight room that makes a difference right now. And Caleb has the boys drinking the Kool-Aid.
Well, and this is a scholarship year for him too. Football-wise, it might be something that he's looking forward to.
And this time, campus does the right thing. Number 25, that would be that's Sam Wise, another freshman playing out there.
They're loaded with
just laid on the ball, and campus will take over with no return at their own 33-yard line, looks like. Well, I just don't understand the short kick.
Well, I was trying to figure that out too. I mean, getting out there and then burning their offense.
Unless there's tape that, of course, we didn't see Campus play last week. Maybe they had a couple big returns. So, guess what?
Number
10. We talked about him, Sam Weldon.
Sammy again.
The quarterback, Moody,
had no
place to go.
No, sir.
Except Samstown.
I know that place. And it was Samstown. I never had anything to do with it.
There's a few people here that know about Samstown.
Out on the river. Used to be on the river in Kansas City.
That used to be a Hornet after game tradition, but no longer is it. Rolling to his left.
Boom.
And another Hornet containment. That way, there's about 3 Hornets on the sack this time for Valley Center.
I think that Chargers by Josh Roser.
I believe Patrick Gillen in there as well.
Gillen, Boone, Weldon. It's another one of those examples where one slows them down and the rest of them just finish it up. And I think being ahead 17-0 right now is making Campus wish they hadn't come down here.
And it's really given this defense something to really
run.
They set up the screen, and there's room to run.
But not
Harbor
nearly enough.
docks the ship at the 40-yard line right there.
Got Tyler Boone in on tackle.
Pearson, I believe. Caden Pearson in there.
Yeah, Pearson.
It's going to be 4th down and about 4, maybe 3, and looks like Campus is going to punt the ball. 5:13 and counting. Hornets lead at 17-0 and going to get another shot.
Got Caden Pearson and we got Dalton Cross again back deep.
Yep.
Again, maybe it'd be nice to see one of those two make a good return again.
Campus having a little bit of issues here getting guys set on the punt team. 19 punts.
Nice
it's going to be a cross, and he's going to back him up. Good punt. Picks it up on the hop.
Whoa, go with that
and
thing.
He's going to go
Pick you
up the sideline. Tries to make something out of nothing and picks up about 3 yards.
Maybe 3 or 4.
Right at about the 20-yard line is where the Hornets will take over. So that was a great punt by number 19, Matt Johnson. A great punt. Wow. 41-yard punt there. So if there was a bright side on that drive, it was the punt.
And maybe smart to go ahead and pick it up. A lot of people would say get away from it, but hey, pick up what you can get. Keep looking up here, and I see the eye of the hurricane right above us.
Yeah, I know. You and me both.
Kind of cloudy all the way around.
Yeah. I don't need the sunglasses anymore.
Nah, didn't know if you were been to the eye doctor today and dilated or what.
Navarrete takes it across the left side this time, straight up across the 25-yard line, about a 5, maybe 6-yard pickup.
Got Sammy, no.
Number 10, Gosnell.
I'm on the wrong side of the page.
Corbin Gosnell. Hornets will go from the long snap. Caleb Rains to Wyatt Lang's left. Trips up top. And Lang's going to keep it.
Nice read.
Still dancing, still surprising. Still on his feet to the 40. All the way to the 45-yard line, maybe to about the 44. Wow, Wyatt Lang.
18-yard carry?
Yeah.
17?
18 yards on the carry there. Number 11 and number 76, that's Common, and number 76, Duran, in on the stop for the Campus Colts.
You look at number 78 out there from campus. There's another freshman.
Wow.
D lineman. Goodness gracious. Seth Foley at 6'2", 240.
I'm looking at this. I hope that
they've got 12 freshmen on this varsity team, or at least on their roster.
Wyatt Lang on the keeper over the right side. He get banged up there. And we're going to have a injured Colt on the floor.
And I just mentioned his number there.
Yeah, 78.
Big freshman trying to get a little slobber knock. He's up in good shape. So.
Seth Foley. Yeah, he's make that. That's 78. So about a 2-yard gain there for the Hornets. I don't like seeing Wyatt Lang take
a lot of shots.
That many hits.
Yep.
26-yard line. Gain of 2 yards on the play. It'll be second down at 8 now.
3:31 and counting in the first half. It's a commanding Hornet 17-0 lead right now. If you're alumni and you're here tonight, you're enjoying it. If you're alumni watching us, you got to be enjoying it. Lang on the quick throw. There's Keon trying to make something. There he goes. The athleticism of Keon Saunders all the way to the 30-yard line. A quick pitch and catch turned it into about another 20-yard gain.
20-yard gain. And
Noah Childers in on the stop for
Noah Childers.
Kemper for Campus.
Good juke, good catch, good route.
That's going to be good.
Boy, he gets the ball in his hands. He can make some things happen.
Starts looking. And
Very athletic.
Very good JUCO prospect. I mean, really, hopefully the whole season goes well for him. But there'll be JUCOs knocking on his door with good season as he's going so far.
Hornets look like they're going to run the ball. And they do. Caden Lewis straight up the middle, keeps the feet churning.
Caden keeps him going.
And about a 7-yard pickup for Caden Lewis, who's been pretty impressive with football tonight.
He didn't. He lost his helmet again.
You're kidding. You know, I wonder if he likes to be on camera.
I don't know if Channel 10 or ESPN or Wide World of Sports is here or not, but
We're on YouTube, so
yeah, well, forgot about that. We're worldwide.
We're worldwide tonight. You know, your brother said you'd never make it.
And he never did. But that's just
Lang under center. Raines gets the handoff. Tries to pick up the yardage for the first down. He's going to be close, depending on the mark here. Going to mark him just on the south side of the 31-yard line, looks like. More like the 32.
Chad Sublette, finally a senior we can mention.
It's going to be a long one for the Hornets here on third down. Lang will conduct the offense under center.
Got about 2 minutes left. It'll be nice to punch this thing in before half.
Navarrete and Campus.
Pretty nice stop there.
That was a great stop. Number 20 and number 30 looks like in on the stop there for Campus. Wow, that was a pretty hefty stop by Campus. But it's 4th and 1 in the deep inside Campus territory. Hornets going to elect to go for it. Lang will go with a long snap this time. He's got Navarrete to his left, Caleb Raines to his right, Keon Saunders, and a bad off the fingertips of Wyatt Lang, and he's got to take a little sack. Wow, that's one of those, what is it, running before you catch it type of things there. You get the feeling that he's got some nerves going on in this game.
I don't know what the deal might be, but, here's where we stand up and don't let them score before the half and go in pumped up.
Yeah, he's a couple of mistakes tonight that we didn't see at all last week.
A couple of short passes in the dirt.
Yep.
But I can't think of anybody on that team you'd rather have leading them back there either.
No, he's
great kid, great student.
And he's got an arm.
Reminds me of you.
Yeah, he sure does. His right arm's like my left arm.
Well, here we go, and I got a feeling they're going to air this ball out. I had no use not to.
Moody.
131 on the
quick throw. It's ball hit the ground and bounced right into the receiver's hands. I literally think Sam Weldon could have picked it off. I'm pretty sure that's why it went into the ground, because he was standing there like
it was like a
he was
hungry
wide
bear,
open.
just saying, throw it to me, I can go on in. New skip rule in effect. So.
You can't skip it to your receiver.
Well, you
incomplete.
Can't after 3, I think. It's like throwing rocks in the creek.
It's incomplete. 1:29 left to go on the incompletion, stopping the clock. Moody keeps it, circles, and
going nowhere. Maybe a yard, too.
Probably not the best of routes to take to try to pick up some positive yards there. Gets maybe two yards all the way up to the 35-yard line. Number 79 in on the stop, Matt Clockson, a sophomore. You know, there's a lot of young kids on this campus team, which makes me wonder here in the next few years. The next few years, maybe they're putting something together here.
Steve Martin.
3rd and 8. Clock's ticking. Moody will go from the long snap with Harbor behind him. They pitch over the left side. He's got room to run. And Harbor, depending on the spot, may have the first down. Looks like he's going to be just short.
Tell you what, Sammy Weldon popped that quarterback again.
Tyler Boone there to force him out of bounds and stop the clock. So they're going to be short by about, looks like we're going to call it,
4th and
it's a long one. They're going to need every bit of 1 yard to get that first down.
All right, 4th down and 1, fans. Let him, here you go.
Moody will take the snap.
It's going up the gut.
Campus is going to,
Call time.
they're going to call timeout, I think. They're going to talk about this.
I don't know why the clock is not running.
He stepped out of bounds on the previous play, so that would have stopped the clock.
53 seconds left in this first half.
We got 53 seconds left. Hornets have it. Campus has it 4th and 1 on the 42-yard line. As we get ready for halftime here, let's bring up another Hornet great, shall we?
Throw it at me. Who do we got?
We've talked about athletics. Let's go another direction. Let's go administration. Let's go a teacher. And when you say this guy's name, you got to sing a little. Dean Dillinger.
The Lawrence Welk of Dean Dillinger. My
Mr.
goodness.
D.
Yeah, Mr. D. Dean's Auditorium at the middle school, once the high school. I think he started in Valley and finished up after about 35 years, I believe. And again, one of those people in town that is a figure that's been around forever, and community players, musicals, volunteered lots and lots of times, and he and his wife both well-loved people in Valley, and another great guy, another great nomination for all the things he's done for Valley kids and then the community itself.
I think with that push, I believe Campus got the ball.
Yeah, they got it.
And their coach is yelling, slam it in the ground. They get the first down. Stop the clock.
And
they still have one timeout left.
Move the chains.
Wide open is
another center screen.
Side, but they set up the screen to Harbor and gets away. And the ball's on the ground. Wow, the acrobatic defense of the Valley Center Hornets there as Gillen makes the stop.
Ball be set at the Valley Center 49-yard.
I don't know that Caleb Brains wasn't hooked on that. Those linemen coming down on him
2nd down and 4 down.
was the only thing that kept them from him stopping them.
And he's going to air it out. Moody throws. It's going to be short. Oh, it's picked. It's caught, but he was out of bounds.
He got out.
Wow. Colin Sharp kind of misread that, and luckily it was out of bounds.
And Coach Smith was right there to make sure it was called out of bounds. I mean, Caleb was down there, no good, no. Officials don't want to talk with him too much about that kind of thing.
Stops the clock with 11 seconds left. 17-0. The Hornets lead it. 11 seconds left in the first half. Moody, and we're going to call timeout. I believe this is going to be Coach Smith. Yeah, he's going to use one of his 2 timeouts left. So you get into a situation here, Coach, where you got 11 seconds. You got a 17-0 lead. 3rd down and 4. You just want to preserve what you got here. You don't want to give up that big play, which we've been known to do in the past.
Yeah, we always say shooting yourself in the foot. We still need defensive players pumped up. I think Coach Boone's probably telling them nobody scores here.
One of the other inductees is going to be Charles Williams, who
Charles Williams, my goodness, that goes back to the late 60s, I think. The stories that we talked about with him and how he was treated in not just our league play during the time period when things were a little bit tough, not so much in Valley, but at least, in the Wichita general area. Happy kid, smile on his face, moved to Hawaii.
Was always involved in athletics, I'm pretty sure, wasn't he?
They say a heck of a football player, but just a heck of a kid in general, and kind of the barrier that he overcame among people around Wichita particularly. Nice open field tackle there.
Nice hit by Keon Saunders there as
Keon
number
again.
11 makes the pitch and catch. Tyler Common. Common is a freshman.
I'd like to see who the relatives are that here. He moved to Hawaii, and now I know he still has family back here.
Yep.
Charles does, and speaks a lot because while he was around.
And that's the end of the first half. It ends like that. Hornets lead at 17-0 as we go into time. Our final inductee, Carl Searcy, who, if you're familiar with Valley Center, the male top male athlete of the award gets the Searcy Award, but he was the first ever Hornet All-State player, if I'm not correct. If I'm correct.
As far as I know, that is exactly right. And like you said, the scholarship is offered him. Went on, and I think at a very young age, lost his life in a tragic car accident.
Yeah. Went on to play at KU.
Yep, played KU, and another great one. A lot of people, still around Valley would remember the name, and like Williams. Heck of a group we got nominated in this year.
So there you have the 6 inductees for the Hornet Hall of Fame tonight, and we will present them to you at halftime here. I get the honor to do this, so this is kind of one of those things that you really enjoy to get the opportunity to get the call to do. So.
And the inductees all get a plaque to take home. Their names will all be put into a case up at the high school.
We don't have any way to put their name in the sky tonight with an airplane, but they are going to get plenty of. They're going to get plenty of pub tonight, I believe.
It's just a really neat thing that Coach Smith started, and I'm just glad to be part of that. To know a lot of these kids that are getting in, and we got some good thoughts for the next year's nominees, and we'll just continue with it for years and years to come.
Listen, we're going to take a break because our voices need it, and I know you're tired of hearing us for the first half. So we're going to take a break and watch the Valley Center Stingers dance team perform for you. Also, the band's going to do a little segment here tonight, so we'll let you catch that. And then, of course, we'll bring you the Hornet Hall of Fame inductees here in just a matter of moments. Score at halftime. The Hornets, trying to build on that 1-0 start, lead the campus Colts 17-0 here at Valley Center District Stadium.
How about putting your hands together for the Lady Stingers? Their coach is Michelle Lang.
We're not reading any announcements, nothing. Most is going to go in less than a minute. Does that make sense?
Ladies and gentlemen, taking your 2016 Valley Center Hornet Marching Band. The Hornet Marching Band is under the direction of Drum Majors Miranda Dessenberger and Edie Reese, with Field Commander Evan Morales. All right, Hornets, are you ready to take the fill?
Fans, welcome to Alumni Night here at Valley Center District Stadium. Tonight we induct the inaugural class for the Hornet Hall of Fame. For the inaugural class, over 40 nominees were narrowed down to 6 that will be inducted tonight. After this year, 2 will be inducted each year into the Hornet Hall of Fame. Our first inductee tonight is Brandon Clark. Clark was a standout three-sport athlete at Valley Center High School from 93 to 97 and was an all-state football player and a key part of the 95-96 teams that went to the state semifinals. Clark also excelled at track, where he was a state placer in several events, including gold medals in the 300-meter hurdles and the 400-meter dash during his senior season. After graduating, Clark played football at Kansas State University. He was the first Hornet football player to sign with a Division I program in nearly 3 decades. Clark signed an NFL contract with the San Diego Chargers, but was unable to continue his playing career because of injuries. Clark is now the head football coach at Derby High School, where he has won 2 state titles in 10 seasons, and whose team is currently #1 in the state of Kansas. Accepting the Brandon Clark induction is his parents, Rhonda and Larry Clark. Our next induction tonight is Jeannie Daniels. While Daniels has many individual athletic accomplishments during her high school and college careers, she perhaps is best known for leading the Valley Center High School's only state championship team. Daniels and the Hornets won the 1978 state track and field team title. Daniels was responsible for 36 of the team's 52 points. Daniels was a 4-year letter winner and 3-year all-conference volleyball player, helping Valley Center to a runner-up 3A state finish. In basketball, Daniels also was a 4-year letter winner, setting numerous school records. Daniels was an Adidas All-American in 1978 and Prep Track and Field Athlete of the Year. Daniels played basketball at Kansas State and competed in the Elite 8 National Tournament in 1981. Daniels has been a coach, teacher, and business owner. She also served on the Valley Center School Board. Valley Center High School gives the Jeannie Daniels Award to the best female athlete of each graduating class. Jeannie Daniels. Our next inductee into the Hornet Hall of Fame is Carl Searcy. Searcy participated in basketball, football, and track at Valley Center High School and played baseball during the summers. He is one of just 2 Valley Center High School football players to ever be listed in the Wichita Eagle Consensus Top 11 football players in the state of Kansas. Searcy started as an offensive lineman his freshman and sophomore seasons at the University of Kansas. Searcy died in a car accident, and each year, the Carl Searcy Outstanding Senior Male Athlete Award is given to Valley Center High School's top senior athlete. The award emphasizes Searcy's all-around high moral and character values. Searcy ranked his priorities as church first, friends and family second, education third, and sports fourth. Accepting for the Carl Searcy Award is Valley Center Principal Jamie Lewis. Our next inductee is Charles Williams, Jr. Williams played basketball, football, and track at Valley Center High School. He received all state honors in basketball and football and qualified for the state track meet. A shooting guard on the basketball team, Williams led the Hornets in scoring for 2 years and helped lead the team to the state tournament in 1968. He was also one of the area's leading running backs in football, combining speed, balance, and power to run through or around defenders. After high school, Williams attended Pratt Junior College and the University of Hawaii on a basketball scholarship. He played 2 years for the Rainbows and appeared in 17 games in 1972 and 1973. Williams got married and remained in Hawaii, where he worked with youth programs as a counselor and sports activity director. Interestingly, some have called Williams the Jackie Robinson of the Chisholm Trail League. There were very few African-American athletes in the league in the late 1960s. After his last basketball game, fans at the regional semifinals from 4 different Chisholm Trail League schools stood and cheered in unison as Williams departed the court for the last time. Williams died December 16, 2007 in Hawaii. Accepting his award tonight is the entire Williams family. Charles Williams, Jr. Our next Hornet Hall of Fame inductee is Dean Dillinger. Dillinger taught in the Valley Center School District for 35 years, retiring in 1995. He was vocal music teacher and directed a host of musicals during his tenure. The auditorium at the middle school is named for him. Dillinger was a musical pioneer in Valley Center. He started directing operettas at the junior high while springboarding into 35-year runs of the Valley Players Summer Theater. Dillinger was a former Fall Festival Parade Grand Marshal and Chamber of Commerce Citizen of the Year. While teaching at the high school, Dillinger organized the Pop Choir, which performed at meetings and conferences around the state and in Dallas. The Pop Choir helped to lead the Fall Festival parades dressed in red, white, and blue outfits and carrying flags. Dillinger had the opportunity to take several of these students to Europe for government, cultural, and historical studies. Dillinger was active in the community, serving as chairman of the Centennial Committee and the Chamber of Commerce on the Flags for Freedom Project, as president of the Valley Center Historical Society, and as active member in the several fraternal and civic organizations. Dean Dillinger. Our sixth and final inductee tonight is Bill Eric. Eric has been a Hornet fan since his family moved to Valley Center when he was in the 3rd grade. He played football, basketball, and track. After attending Kansas State College from '63 to '66 and serving in the military during the Vietnam War, Eric returned to Valley Center and started his business, Eric & Son. Eric started bringing his unique purple and gold Valley Center Hornet Spirit truck to home football games and fall festival parades in 1976. He has been sounding the horn and cannon shots during the high points of games ever since. Eric's children went through Valley Center High School, and now his grandchildren are Hornets. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Eric. At this time, we would like to present to you all 6 of our inaugural Hornet Hall of Fame members. They are Brandon Clark, Jeannie Daniels, Carl Searcy, Charles Williams Jr., Dean Dillinger, and Bill Eric.
Kicking off for the Colts will be number 19. Kicking off for the Colts will be number 19.
Hey, great job there introducing everybody, and a great group of people down there. The Hall of Famers, 2016, and Valley to start the second half.
Here we go. We're not wasting any time.
Mayor Terwilliger got the kick.
Oh,
might be a late hit.
It might be a late hit. If not, it should be.
Apparently not.
Wow. So the second half starts off with a bang. Yeah. It won't right. You know, it was $1. Our dry erase board may have gone out, Coach Graham.
They're hard to come by these days.
Yeah.
You got any chalk? Those things never went
Oh, my
away.
goodness.
Modern
What's chalk?
technology, I'm telling you.
That was fun.
Never could lose.
I gotta thank you for spending the time putting that together. I think you guys did a good job.
I think we got 6 quality people, and boy, we got 3 more coming up in the next year and years to come.
Speaking of good jobs, Wyatt Lang turned nothing into something there, and Humper's out all the way to about the 23-yard line and picked up about 6 yards, where it'll be 2nd and 4, I guess. On a
looking at 2nd and 4, I'm probably going to air this one up.
Boy, man, it's I feel as if I'm in Miami Beach right now.
Yeah.
It is humid in this
The palm trees.
stadium tonight. Lang over the left
Lang
side
over the
this time, and close to the first down.
Gotta be
Depends
close.
on the spot.
Maybe a yard short.
You know, that's something we didn't talk about. You know, we lost a key component to our running game in Isaiah Hurt, and
Texas, I heard.
yes, and that was probably the biggest question mark to start the season, was who was going to carry the ball.
Right.
It's been kind of the committee answer to that question. If anybody wants to carry it, they can.
Keeping defenses on their toes, trying to figure out who is going to get the ball every time.
Raines works hard and picks up the first down. That'll move the chains as he goes down about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Valley Center.
Mabel Duran, number 76, 5'10", 225 from campus, making a hit.
Building on that 17-0 lead. Valley Center is showing the alumni night tonight here that they're ready to play some football. Hopefully Wyatt Lang got a few of those jitters out at halftime.
Yeah, get settled in.
Here we go. Lang, handoff. That's Raines. Straight up the middle.
Another helmet goes flying.
Does the old Fosbury flop over the tackler all the way to the 33-yard line.
Number 11, Tyler Common. Probably butchering that. But, you know, we don't give enough credit for that front line up there. You got Zach Williams, number 50, and Brett Ham, number 54. Peyton Stoffel, an undersized center.
Hold on a second. We've got a stoppage in play.
Ladies and gentlemen, have your attention.
We have a stoppage in play.
At this time, please, coaches, remove the athletes from the field. To the locker room. Ladies and gentlemen,
Principal Jamie Lewis has stepped into the press box, and we have lightning in the area, so we're going to have to suspend our game. So we have got to get